Oh, hey Vic, how long do you need?
About 15, 20 minutes.
Okay.
All right, guys, let's talk about steak. The most important thing is get to know your butcher. Know his name, know his wife's name, know his daughter's name, know his grandmother. This is a beautiful Black Angus steak crossed with Wagyu. Important things to look for, guys. Marbling in the steak. It's not the fat out here. This fat's fine. Some people like it, some people don't. I personally don't. I like to leave it on while I'm cooking and then cut it off afterwards. It's gonna add a lot of flavor to the steak. But the intermuscular marbling, that's what we're really looking for. It's important to get a thick steak. This is for 2 people. We're gonna carve it up afterwards. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna give me the time to cook it and rest it and cook it and rest it, as opposed to having a really thin steak where I have to cook it super fast to try to magically keep it medium rare. That's not gonna work. All right, seasoning. Let's talk about it. There's only 2 things you need. You need salt and you need black pepper. You don't need beer, you don't need barbecue sauce, you don't need any of that other crap that you've been told to do before, right? So salt, and a hefty amount of salt. Most of this is just gonna fall off anyway as we're cooking it, so don't be afraid to put on quite a lot. Lots of black pepper, massage it in a little bit. You can see how the steak is really soft. It's because it's come up to room temperature. It's gonna make the cooking process a lot easier. So on the grill, we're gonna start off 1 minute, 1 minute, flip, 1 minute, 1 minute. We're gonna take it off and rest. I'm gonna keep the door closed because I wanna get the oven super, super hot.
Candelabras are often used in table decor because they provide a beautiful silhouette. But I thought we're in cottage country, so why don't I use a manzanita tree? Usually we see white hanging flowers from the branches, but in this case I thought, maybe we should go hit a farmer's market. And I found all of this amazing produce, fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, just created this incredible tablescape. It's exciting, it's chic, it's modern, and it's available.
I've turned the temperature off on this side of the grill. I don't want it to be as hot because it's gonna take some time to cook it. We don't want it to get burnt on the outside, just super caramelized. So we're gonna give it again, 1, 1, 1, 1.
And if you don't have your favorite linens or table runners at the cottage, use some old wallpaper. This is a wallpaper roll that I just threw on the table and it looks fantastic. Go with a color theme and stick with it.
A lot of people talk about the doneness of their steak. How we cook steak at the restaurant, we use temperature. So I use the bottom of my lip. You can use a steak knife, it's perfectly acceptable. Rare is still gonna feel cold in the middle. Medium rare is gonna have a really right in the center, I'm still gonna feel a little bit of cool. Medium is gonna be a beautiful body temperature. If I can feel it that it's warm to the touch, medium well. If it's hot to the touch, the steak's well done. Nice medium, I think medium steak right there. So we're gonna let it rest and then we'll put it back on the grill just before we're about to serve it for 1 minute, just to bring the temperature back up. And hopefully I've done a good job.
The whole point is that it's easy. You're in cottage country. You don't want to spend a ton of time putting together a beautiful table, but you still want it to be gorgeous. Fruit and vegetables at your local farmer's market, it's accessible, anybody can get it, and I think it looks amazing.
Steak time, guys.
Beautiful.